All right, my Zori. Another one in the books. We've been up here since about 5:30 a.m. How many shots you get in? 200 shots. Worked on mid-range. We worked on a lot of layups, a lot of free throws. So, you ready for school? You showered and everything. So, it's a journey. It ain't a destination. We got 200 shots in. It took about an hour and a half. And this is what we're doing. On our way to greatness. ZoriAnna call you, 11-year-old fifth grader. 200 shots in the books. Showered and ready for school. Let's go get breakfast, mama. What do you want to say to your family?
Thank you. Everything I do, and if you have a dream, you gotta have a drive and work to pursue it, because they don't just wake up like that.
All right, J Social Training. We out. Bless.
Alright, so it's about 6 a.m. We're here at the gym. Right now we're just going to work on some cardio and just overall conditioning. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing right now. So I left my high school, and yeah, last week was my last week in-person school. I'm now doing online school again. If you've been here for a while, you know that a little while back I was homeschooled, and recently I decided to do it again. It was a little bit hard of a leave this time because it was my first school in the country, but overall it was a great experience. I just felt like with me personally and my training schedule, online school would be more of a better fit, and it really took a lot to make this decision. So yeah, this is kind of a new chapter in my life. I've got a new game plan, new goals, and yesterday actually, if you can tell, I made a vision board right here. So basically, yeah, it has all my goals and aspirations until when I graduate. I'll go more into that later. Yeah, this is a new chapter. It was a really hard decision to make because I miss my friends and everything, but it was also a really big sacrifice.
Alright, you got 3 minutes, 3 minutes.
I found myself wanting to train in the morning before school, but not being able to because I would be tired during the school day and then busy, and I wouldn't get home until 9 o'clock. So there was a lot of stuff that this 8-hour block that school has kind of didn't allow me to do. And all in all, this is kind of extremely important to me because this kind of ties into my career and my future and stuff. So actually, I think it was last weekend. Things happened extremely fast. I didn't tell anyone until 3 days before I left. So basically right now, I'm working really hard to achieve these goals. A lot of this stuff I really want to accomplish before I graduate, or in this case, my graduating year, because by doing online school, I'd be able to graduate earlier. Depending on how much work I do, I could work on weekends, I could work in the summer and vacations. So if I do that quite naturally, I'd be graduating earlier, but it all depends on what I decide to do. But again, that is one of my goals, graduating early. Playing professionally now, this past year was my first year, but obviously as I get older, I'd like to be a paid professional. And yeah, that's kind of my motivation right now. I want to be a paid professional in a different country before I graduate. And I feel like this is a completely different route than the, natural route that AAU kids and kids in the US usually go through, because it's usually high school ball, AAU, then you go to college, then you go from there. Right now. I'm gonna go home, get some breakfast, something to eat, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. Alright, so again, we just finished, but at 10:30, in about 2.5 hours, we're gonna go to the gym, do some shooting in on the gun for about 2 hours. So alright, so basically that's what it is. We got conditioning, strength and conditioning in the early morning. Later on, we got shooting for about 2 hours. And then in the afternoon, we either have team practice or skills training. So that's basically my day. Again, I'm just going to take you through it. So yeah, stay tuned. But in my case, I decided to online school to kind of get a head start. 1, I can graduate early. 2, I can go to another country and play professionally. And 3, my skill level will be higher than all of my competition because I have more time on my hands. But yeah, basically that's what it is. Of course, I'm only 15. I'll be 16 next year. But my main thing right now is really just getting a head start and outworking people. I took a little break off of YouTube since school started so I could get settled and everything. But even then, after an 8-hour day of school, we'd still have a lot of homework to do, so I couldn't really film and edit like I wanted to. Also, with online school, I'd be able to be more on social media. But yeah, that's another thing. I want to be more consistent with YouTube and posting, so I decided to create this series. I'm not completely sure what I'm going to name it yet, but you'll see it in the title. Basically, just documenting my journey. I have like big goals and big accomplishments ahead of me. And I guess like my lifestyle is extremely like unorthodox, so I feel like it's a good thing to like document and show people. I just like to show people that there's not one way to do things. And yeah, so I appreciate everybody who's been here. I'm really trying to grow the audience on this channel, so if you can, make sure you share this video and my channel in general with your friends and family. I really appreciate it. But I really just wanted to record like a talking segment kind of explaining what I'm like doing. So I've been homeschooled before. I was homeschooled for half of 6th grade, half of 8th grade, and half of 9th grade. So I kind of have experience. I'm joining a different school this time though, and I start later on this week. So right before we moved to Costa Rica, I was training and kind of getting ready to come here. And I felt like that really gave me like a head start. And I had all these goals like playing professional here and stuff like that. And I've only been here for about a year and maybe 2 months. And I've accomplished so much stuff. I've won 2 league championships, got 2 MVP titles. Not only did I get selected to play on the pro team, but also in the all-star games as well. I've met so many people who are kind of in the position that I want to be in when I'm older. A lot of American girls playing on my team and the other teams. I've been able to scrimmage against D1 colleges, meet with girls, watch them play, and even play with them. So yeah, I feel like while I have these opportunities now, it's best for me to online school so I can really kind of take advantage of the opportunities and be prepared for them. I'd say myself that I'm a pretty like ambitious person, and this homeschool thing was 100% my decision. And this is only happening because of the support of my dad. So yeah, I know that there's like so many kids who don't get this opportunity, so while I do have it, I'd like to take advantage of it. And that's kind of what keeps me motivated. Like all the opportunities I have, I'd like to take it and run with it and really just make the best out of all of them. I'm getting this like really big head start because there's no 15-year-olds playing pro in a different country. But I really just wanted to record like a talking segment kind of explaining what I'm like doing. And this is in no way, shape, or form bragging or anything. I'm just really blessed to be in this circumstance, and I'd like to again take advantage of it. So by doing this, I'm kind of training hard every day, writing down my schedule, and just kind of keeping my head held high. Okay, so we just finished. I have no idea what time it is, but I'm super hungry, so we're gonna go eat. This is a pretty good workout. We didn't use the shooting gun too much, only towards the end, but we did do a lot of shooting off the dribble and spinning it back and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna get something to eat, and then after that we're just gonna chill because we don't have anything until about 5 o'clock. And yeah, I'm starving, so let's go get something to eat. So yeah, the video.
Yeah, you seen it?
Huh? No, it's the video that's playing. Okay, so it is 5:19 right now. About to go to the gym. I'm extremely tired because I filmed the talking part of this video once we got home, and I didn't really like sleep or anything like that. So yeah, we're about to go to the gym. I think we're gonna be there until like 9 or 8:30 or something like that. But yeah, I guess these are the times you gotta push through, so yeah. So I'm gonna make this kind of like a docu-series. This is kind of footage of me like outworking my opponents. I know it sounds kind of like awkward to say that, but like that's mainly my goal. I'm outworking my opponents. I do this by homeschooling and everything like that. And I'd also like to document like everything I accomplished before my senior year. I have my goals and my vision board back there, so let's see how much stuff I can get done And yeah, so this is like a really like important dream of mine. So there's a lot of sacrifices that had to be made, and I'd like to inspire the next generation, again kind of showing how there's not one way to do things. And yeah, I don't know like what else there is to say, but like it's just like a really big passion of mine to kind of have an influence online. Not only that, but like through basketball as well. You know, I've been playing basketball for almost 10 years now, so it's kind of like my whole life, my whole thing. So this is the docuseries, episode 1 of blank, you'll know in the title. And I hope you can join me in this journey. I'm gonna be like completely 100% with y'all on everything, showing the good games, the bad games, what I do about it, and just overall my life. I wanna inspire y'all, inspire the next generation or the current generation to really take in consideration that you have to evaluate everything, every hour, every day. Like, what can you do to reach this level? And I'm kind of gonna be like your guinea pig, because I'm kind of experimenting with different things like online school, how it is, like, you know, how it affects your mental health, how it affects your social life and things like that. But yeah, thanks for being here. I hope you can stick around to see what I do in the future. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching episode 1.
They don't just wake up like that.